what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% whole plus artificial.
Get you something?
Artificiality is our
Afraid he stepped away to his office.
enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous.
He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me. The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out. If I did, I certainly wouldn't share it with the likes of you. Stuff sells hand over fist. Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean, I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care. In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and Ulceranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly. Hope you don't want a Raptidon bite. Melquiades kept the recipe a secret. From me, at least.
Blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional
Horse
hunters.
comestibles! Horse
Someone's
comestibles!
looking for a
We're literally
promotion.
giving them away! Sample one of our popular horse products.
Try one of
They're
Andy's
completely
Choice
edible,
tobacco-laden
despite
products.
any and all
You'll
appearances
say
to the
it's
contrary.
addicting.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine. Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how. All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
As much as all of you base rank and file, the big rip cut off tossball.
Here for a recording session? Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent would space me.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. part the veil about this magical art we call advertising. We're selling dreams of a better life, a better you, connection, and ease from aches, sorrows, and worry. The product is immaterial. We do have one. I'd need to look it up, though. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Somehow all of them, apparently.
Even the most buttoned-down rule follower imagines themselves a rebel in some way.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then, translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all shrewd schemers. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Maybe everyone knows you know your stuff because you tell them constantly. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about you don't settle for less? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just the thing. Now available in purely chemical form. 100% artificial. What nature nurtured, we improved. The only cyst rind you don't need to chew vigorously.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all shrewd schemers. Everyone knows you know your stuff. Because you tell them. Constantly. You don't settle for less. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Anti-clean pads, deep-fried cysty bits. Now available in purely chemical form. 100% artificial. What nature nurtured, we improved. The only cyst rind you don't need to chew vigorously.
substantial work in
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
their department alone is responsible for 28%.
You're here from Melquiades Alcantara? Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if he had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour? Oh, so you were just stopping by to ask about his secret innovation. The one that likely got him killed. Ah, just like on that show, Corporate Fixers for Hire. You're just like Rico Sockdolager in real life. Who does that make me? If you're after the recipe, you probably want to ask around at the bottom runner. Someone there might know who'd kill Melquiades for it. Go on. You're clear to saunter freely. Don't forget, Auntie's Choice Zero G whiskey gets you into orbit.
Division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't cooperate. Next is assertive arbitration. Quite the big bit. Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed
Look
to
who's
squeeze
back.
blood from every
You.
contract, not put us in the red.
I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of raptidons. I'll miss his wit. The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. Till next we meet.
The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I'll have no truck with the ambition.
Need anything? We're out of the raptidon bite. Sorry, I don't know how to make them.
Promise we will all thrive.
Overnight.
There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
For every taste and meal you can imagine. Plus a few more that you can't imagine. But
Yes?
we can sell
Oh, tell me, do you feel as terrible as you look? Don't keep out of harm's way. I have a family to feed.
Or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not
You have
because
ails,
we
I
want
have cures. Each and every one guaranteed to have all manner of unmistakable effects on your body.
subjects get. We respond to what you
You'll need to see Dr. Armbruster for that, I'm afraid. Just up those stairs yonder.
What's more, we skip the
Excellent choice. We have the undermost deals on pharmaceuticals on the claim. You will be oversold.
to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now. As
You
a
there! Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious, voracious, rapacious, avaricious, predacious, or even just plain hungry? I've got you covered.
Suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled
Hot, cold, lukewarm, scalding, or frozen. I've got whatever you might be craving. of food, any food, and I guarantee I got it. Absolutely, unqualifiably, positively guaranteed. Please note that this is not in any way to be construed as a guarantee. Ah, ruined it for now. You'll be back. The smells up and down the corridor always brings them back.
The occasional frivolity, but no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rigs cut off.
You know what? You're
from
already
home. But our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program.
Afraid I'm not being paid to talk to you at present.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac right here. At Unrelated Bric-a-Brac, we offer only the oddest odds and ends.
Is prohibited in the Tuesday.
One person's hodgepodge is another's eclectic gallimaufry.
Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated?
Step on up and pick your poison or your healthy poison alternative. We've got it all.
Sounds like red ink.
Just name your color, viscosity, buoyancy, or density, and I've got you covered.
Witnessed no fewer than 6 critical blunt force traumas in last week's contest between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I'd pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protectorate's entire roster of pitchball pushovers any day of the fiscal week, even with half our team's 32 backs benched.
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples! Complimentary purple berry comestibles. Compliments of Auntie's choice.
Our athletic assets would achieve full.
I should be nice to you. You'll probably be my manager someday.
Close enough.
It's the hot shot for Han.
Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of fellow Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest, but I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. Ah, she don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Wait, really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
I was on the edge of my luxury 60-high expectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hacked it out of the arena. official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. But I digress. Just
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too. Sometimes you can't score a ball.
Don't let us keep you.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice.
Don't let us keep you. Don't let us keep you. Don't let us keep you.
But because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. Yeah. What's more, we skip the frivolous approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20
When you don't have time
years
for
to bring
verbal
a product to
marriage,
market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch. Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more. I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, since we're here, think we ought to see if we can secure a meeting with Auntie. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Unnamed and clearly unimportant position within experimental operations. Welcome to your new role as
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
When I encourage working on the go. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice?
This tramicular takes forever.
Appreciate you handling our dirty work.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice.
Appreciate you looking out for our interests.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me? Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was. I missed him. But I weren't under any presumptions that our friendship would last the moment our unit was dissolved, or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong, I ain't in any position to fix it. True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you're doing is, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Anti-Fizzo's Spectrum Leavings, your favorite non-alcoholic vodka condensate. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.